Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Justin. Thanks for checking out Exhaust State Comics. Doing a haul for March 2nd. It's still March 2nd. Still got this in on New Comic Book Day. So the streak remains intact, as it were. As you can tell, I'm in a new spot. Got a new house. Still setting up the office here. I have a really cool setup behind me, but you really can't see it from the way the camera is right now. So I'm going to try to, I don't know. Like I said, there's still a lot of setting up. I got my books in here. Finally have all my comics in one room. It's amazing. It's a great feeling. So, yes. So good times, good times. There's posters behind me. I've got some other ones over there. I don't know if I want to do the wall or if I'm going to do my backsplash that I had last time before I moved previously. So, I don't know. But it'll be a work in progress. Stuff will change. Makeshift curtains. That's the way to do it. Until I go buy new curtains this week. You always need stuff that you don't think about. But whatever. Alright, so I got a really cool card. A promotion for Marvel's Spider-Women event. An 8-part crossover event. So, of course, Spider-Gwen, Silk, and Spider-Woman. And then Alpha and Omega books. So that could be cool. That could be cool. Comic shop news is flipping and flopping all over the place. Winona Earp. I think that actually came out last week. So, if you read Winona Earp, let me know how it was. I heard, though, that it was a long time in the coming. They had been doing talks about that book for a long time, and it finally just came out. So, okay. So, as usual, we're going to go through the books, and then after the books, I'll go through the comments from last week. So here we go. Books. DC, Batman and Robin Eternal, issue 22. This is a wicked awesome cover here. Except that Grayson needs to be in Nightwing. We got 4 more issues. Everything's coming to an head, finally. Whoa. Freaking out. Hold on. Hold on, I'm going to show you something in a minute. Remember, we got the DC issue. I'll just show you this. That looks pretty cool. Is anybody eating the cereal? Has anybody got the cereal? No? Alright. Image. That was the only DC book this week that I got. Lots came out, but that was the only one that I was like, oh, gotta get this one. Alright, next. Image. I got the Walking Dead, issue 152. United in Fear. So, I have just been reading this now for 3 issues. I picked up 150. Big fan of the show, but just for whatever reason never got into the book. And so, that's where we are now. There's some crazy stuff going on. Crazy stuff in The Walking Dead. Next. Oh, I knew it was damaged, but it's okay. Just a little bit of a fold there. I'll put it in a bag. I don't think this is never going to be worth anything. It's okay. We had to search for this. This is Prophet Earth War. This is issue number 2. This was actually the last issue my shop had on its shelf. And that's crazy looking, isn't it? If I could show it without a glare, it'd be even better, right? I have too many lights. I'm still working on the lighting in here also. So lighting's an issue. Maybe sound too. Let me know if the sound's bad. Alright, that's 2 Image books, now Marvel. It's kind of a quick haul, it seems. Could be wrong. Maybe I am, but I don't know. Next is Uncanny X-Men issue 4? Yep, issue 4, Cullen Bunn. So, kind of digging this book now. I wasn't so sold on it the first issue. But the next couple have really picked up. And, oh, look at that. Look at that. That's awesome. Oh, I didn't even notice who we got lurking here in the shadows down there. So, good book. Like I said, my favorite X-Men book right now is Extraordinary X-Men. I dropped All New X-Men. I think I did. Maybe I didn't. I think I did. just, I don't know, just wouldn't feel in that team. But Extraordinary X-Men's great. Uncanny is following the villain side of it, so that's awesome. It's good to see. All right, next is Spider-Man issue number 2, and this is Miles Morales. This is a book, Brian Michael Bendis and Sarah Pichelli. Yes. Oh, Peter's in here too. This looks awesome. Like, that first issue of this book was amazing. And of course, we got Peter in here too. So, this looks great. Now, like I said, that first issue when he came across like Blackheart, what? That was nuts. That was what we needed. All right, next is the first book with Road to Civil War II above the title. And this is Invincible Iron Man issue number 7. There was a cool variant of like Mary Jane, and she was just saying like, "Face it, Tiger, I'm the boss now," or "I'm the boss." I don't know. I just didn't really dig that one. Who is this? I don't know. Looked like Travis Charles for a second. Spider-Man's in here too. Well, of course, Mary Jane. Spider-Man's just showing up everywhere. Spider-Man's in Spider-Man, even though he's not supposed to be in Spider-Man, because Spider-Man's really a different Spider-Man than Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Alright, next is Avenger Standoff Assault on Pleasant Hill. 1. Alpha 1. There's so many words. I got the variant cover of this one. So I did not get the yellow tape cover. So it's pretty cool. We got some characters in here. I'm not sure who they are. Like, who are these two ladies up at the top? Does anybody know? I'll show you. No? Okay. Whatever. There are a lot of characters. Some are villains and stuff, though. So, some arts. So you can see what's going on. Alright, just 2 more books. 2 more. And we're done. And then we're on to the comments from last week. Alright, so issue number 6 of Uncanny Avengers. Because it's an Uncanny week. Uncanny Avengers, issue number 6. Really cool cover here. This is fun. And believe it or not, I think this is the only, well, not counting Pleasant Hill, because I dropped New Avengers and all new, all different Avengers. So I'm just reading Uncanny Avengers right now. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. I like that book. Alright, and last but not least this week, picked this up because I like the creative team that's on it. They were on Daredevil for a while. This is Chris Sammy and Mark Waid. And we got Black Widow, issue number 1. So, you know, high expectations already for this book, just based upon who's writing it and who's doing the art. Let's see, I'll show you something. I'll show you something, maybe. Or I'm just going to look through it, and you can watch me look through it, because that sounds horrible. I don't know. There's some good stuff. Oh my gosh, the book just doesn't want to stay. Alright. So, that is it. Not a ton of books this week, but I hope like the quality's up there. That's, you know, going for quality over quantity. And I think I only got one $4.99 book this week. I was kind of smart with, or it just kind of worked out that way. So, alright. Comments from last week's haul. Let's jump into those. First off, we got Suburban Neon Weekend. Thanks for commenting again, man. He says, I'm with you on Tokyo Ghost. Probably my favorite pull at the moment. It's a great book. It's a great book. I saw that giant like art edition that was out. Holy crap. I didn't look at how much it was. I need to check. Oh, and you say, the giant-sized edition of Tokyo Ghost 1 and 2 came out today. So they came out last week. Okay, well, it's still on the shelf there. I didn't see it. I don't usually double dip, but I just had to get it. If you're a fan of Sean Murphy's art, it's worth the $20. It's only $20. I may pick it up. That is really cool. I could put it back on something over here. Let's see. The art in Snowblind reminds me of Descender. Kind of a washed-out watercolor look. I can see that. The story is super good. I would compare it to the likes of an indie film. It shouldn't be hard to find in single issues. There are only 3 so far out of 4. Really? Of Snowblind? I'm thinking of a different book. I am thinking of a different book. Okay, I'll check out that. I'll check that out. Snowblind. Alright. And next time I'm in the shop, I'll either get, sorry, I can't read right now. I'll either get the Court of Owls trade or the Dark Knight by, I don't know. P.S. I picked up Daredevil 4 and absolutely loved it. Yes! Daredevil. Nelson and Murdoch's up there. That's all we got over here. I don't know. My nephew, I'll just say this really quick. My nephew picked up the Daredevil Pops that are related to the Netflix show, which was awesome. So I got Matt Murdock. I got the Daredevil with the black, like his first costume when he was going out, when he was just hiding. And then I have the red and black from like episode 10. So thank you for that. Let's see. Remember Porkins says, great show, buddy. I won an auction lot of Spider-Man 2029, and I'll let you know what I think of the series. Awesome, awesome. Which run is it? Is it the current one, the one before, or the old one? It's messed up. I like the cover art, and seeing a few people show it off in their halls made me curious about it. Take care and keep reading. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I hope you like that book. It's been the current run, whatever issue we're up to now, 6 or 7? 7. That one's been really good. The one just before Secret Wars was really good. And then the one from the 90s, man, you just gotta... I would try to find that one in trade. I mean, you could find the single issues probably pretty cheap too, though. Alright, and next we have Orlando Lopes, who says, dude, I really enjoyed your channel. I'm loving every cover art from The Dark Knight 3. Nice video. Yeah, there's so many variants for that book. It's just like anybody in the industry, they've just kind of gone like, hey, do you want to do a cover for Dark Knight? Maybe, sorta, okay. And then boom, they get it. So many good covers for that. All right, so that is it, everybody. That is the haul for this week. All the books I picked up, comments from last week. So be sure to leave a comment this week, and I'll read it next week. Kind of go over it. If you have any questions, leave those too. Let me know what you're reading, what you're into, what books I didn't pick up that I should have picked up this week, and things of that sort. So like, subscribe, tell people to follow me here. We're over 100, shooting for like 150, 200. That'd be crazy. That'd be amazing. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. And I'll be back next week with another haul. So keep reading, because there's so many books to read.